Alright, we got good old MLG Naga Caverns. We'll see where the spawn points are initially here, but as I said before, Terran versus Protoss. Usually you like to see the Protoss, or most tosses end up opening with that first Stalker, sometimes even skipping the initial Zealot. And so every once in a while you'll see a Terran just open up straight Marauder, but we're not quite sure what we're going to see out of SilverJohnny. But here we have TsMini in the upper right for CSM as the bluish Protoss. And in the bottom left corner we have SilverJohnny for Trinity University as the gray pinkish Terran. Both players getting their split and their probes going. Open up the production tab for y'all. Alrighty, what are we going to see out of these guys? And as I was saying, sometimes you see Protoss try to get that Stalker out real quickly to, deny SCV scouting and all the Reapers, you've got to watch out for the Reaper harass. So in turn, sometimes you see the Terran players try to open up straight for a Marauders with their slow concussive shell. And that can be devastating, but also very, very tragic if for some strange reason the Protoss did not, or the Terran didn't scout the Protoss well enough, and the Protoss just decided to go, straight Zealot or whatever have you. I'm gonna turn this sound down just a little bit. It's pretty loud in my headphones, so I can only assume it's louder than I am, and we couldn't have that. I want y'all to hear me quite well. Chronoing out some probes. No early gas yet.
Alright guys, we're getting ready to start here.
Turn that off. As you can probably just heard, I do have our stream on a 2-minute delay, and that'll just give everyone a little reassurance as far as the, God forbid, stream cheating, which I'm sure. Because it delays your voice by a minute. So here we have SilverJohnny giving a good old scout on the Protoss base. You see the assimilator and gateway coming down, and you got TsMini about to enter into the Terran base. Sees the barracks, and I'm sure as he's about to see, the refinery's almost done. Let's see if we get a little probe harass in here. Everyone gotta love the probe. Alright, he's heading off to the corner, hiding in there a little while. Yep, Johnny sees it, sending after him. Yep, see, as I said, got the Cyber Core coming down. It looks like he's going straight in for that Warp Gate and Stalker tech. Be real interested to see if we see some early Marauder play out of the Terran here. Got the orbital coming down, probes out of the base, nothing fishy going on here, no pylons, etc., etc. Alrighty, we got going here. See the Terran moving around. Got the second assimilator coming down for the Protoss, Warp Gate's coming down. See if we probably going to see a chrono on that Warp Gate pretty soon here. Got the factory coming down for the Terran. Has the makings of a 1... Yep, there's the extra gas. Yeah, I'm going to say this is probably going to be a 1-1-1 build out of the Terran here. Very aggressive, very, very effective against Protoss, especially on this very straightforward map. Yep, got a reactor coming down, bunker placement. Got that first Stalker coming out from TsMini. Gonna do a little poking around, see if you can glean any information from poking up this ramp here. And yeah, hitting the Xel'Naga Watchtower is a good plan. Want to make sure you don't see any proxy racks coming in. That would not be fun to deal with. And as you can see, you got the Robo Facility and a second gateway coming down. Probably see an early observer out of that, which is not a bad plan, especially against Terran. It sucks to having a crappy win against that Banshee harass with Cloak. So we got a tech lab coming down to the factory. Be interested to see if this starport in the factory do the good old switcheroo. See if he's going for a fast Cloak. Doesn't look like it. Well, he might. He's getting to that 200 point on the Vespene. Yep, there's the switch. Now, will he throw down a Cloak? Still just pumping Marines out of the barracks here. Got the expansion coming down for the Protoss. Yep, going for that nice little sentry mix with the Stalkers. Very effective for cutting the infantry in half. Warp Gates finishes up. Yep, got that observer coming out right there. Mining from both gas for the Protoss. And a Raven coming out. Interesting. I was not expecting to see that out of the Terran here. Much very typical would see, you know, the cloak opening, maybe try to sneak in some nice worker kills, but I could also see where that would be a bad idea. You know, Protoss has very easy accessibility to detectors in the form of observers and cannons. So we got the Protoss expanding, so I'm assuming we're probably going to see a nice little timing push out of SilverJohnny here, because we're not seeing any expansions coming down. It's got the Raven and the Marines coming in. Siege tank, no siege mode yet, hasn't even started. So the observer's coming in and it's going to see it all, and he's going to see that he has no expansion, and I imagine he's either going to see some cannons throw down, some units to be produced, or he's going to think something is up here. He's gotta. No expansion right here is a huge indicator that something's coming. Pokes in, sees the bunker. Now the question is, did he actually see... Yeah, no, okay, he didn't see anything else. Didn't get a lot of info out of that. So actually, I kind of like the choice of the Raven. Denies all the observer scouting. Not an unintentional side effect maybe, but effective nonetheless. Got more warp gates coming in for the Protoss TsMini. And for those of you tuning in, this is Trinity University versus Colorado School of Mines. Game 1. More sentries warping in. Got a nice immortal to supplement the army there. Nothing unusual, nothing out of the ordinary. I've got siege mode, as you can see in the production tab, coming down for Terran here. And now we've got some Banshees coming out. Once again, very curious if we'll see the Cloak there. Cloak Banshees paired with the Raven. Snipe off those observers. You can have some devastatingly undetectable Banshees flying around. Let's see here. More gateways adding on. Still only... Ooh, Warp Prism. Nice. Interested to see some drop play going around, especially if Terran's just kind of hunkering down, building up a little bit. Go pick them apart with some Zealot drops, some Immortal drops. Notice that, yes, we do have 100 out of 100 shields. 1.4, this is post 1.4, so no longer are Warp Prisms the nice piece of glass that they used to be. Got a lot of energy building up on both Nexuses here. I think we'd like to see some more Chronos out of that, but maybe he's saving it for something, you never know. More gateways adding on. You see the... Whoa, oh, we got the big timing push. Oh, wow. SCVs are coming with them. This is definitely an all-in from SilverJohnny. I definitely think that the Protoss is going to be surprised by this. No watchtower on. Oh, losing the Banshees. That is not good. Banshees get taken down. A huge engagement in the middle here. Still got the Warp Prism sneaking around to the side. Nice force fields. PDD going down to block off all that Stalker fire. SCVs soaking up a lot of the damage there. Huge ball of Marines. No stim. No stim at all. That's going to really hurt. But I like what the Protoss is doing here. He's not letting the siege tanks creep up to get into base range. He's holding it off nicely. And yes, here we are. We've got the Zealot drop in the main. This is really going to hurt. You know, he only had a few SCVs left mining as it was. Now he's really all in. He has to push in here. Oh no, and the Protoss sneaks around to snipe off the tank line. And I think this could spell GG for our Terran player here. He really needed that tank support for siege mode. Protoss is just going to clean this up really nice here.